Right, welcome to the review video for the new Death Masque box set that Games Workshop have released. Gotta say, I really do get excited when Games Workshop release these. They're great value for money, and fascinating release this one they've done with Harlequins, which is very interesting indeed. And then also the new Death Watch miniatures and rules as well. So exciting stuff. What we'll do in this video is we'll break open this one here, take a look at the contents inside, and you'll get my verdict on this release as well. So I've got mine from gamingfigures.com. They do Games Workshop stuff at 15% off. If your order comes to over £100, they give you an extra 5% off on top of that, and then in the UK, if your order comes to over £40, they give you free postage as well. And all those discounts there and the free postage, it all helps just to help keep the cost of your hobby down. So gamingfigures.com is where I've got this from. I haven't even opened this one yet, but excited about this one because it's the first time I've mentioned it on the channel, is that I do plan to collect Harlequins. So this release here has come out at just the right time for me, because you get a nice spread of Harlequins inside. So these box sets, you get two armies inside. You then get the scenario book with all the rules for the units. You don't need the codexes if you're just going to use units from the box set, and you get a set of rules on top of that. So really, within this box set, especially if you're starting out in 40k, this is a great way to start. You get two small armies, all the rules, everything is inside there, and that really helps out, and they're great value for money. I mean, the contents in here, if sold separately, is worth double what you're paying in these box sets. And Games Workshop, maybe leave it in the comment section. I don't know the structure of Games Workshop at the moment, who's in charge, but in the last few years, especially in recent times, they seem to be doing really well, putting some thought into what they're releasing. And these box sets, this whole range of box sets that they're doing, each one that's come out has been great value for money, and an excellent way of getting into the hobby, and also sort of kick-starting an army as well. I mean, for Harlequins, there's a load of stuff in there. Brilliant start, and you've got the new exciting miniatures from the Death Watch as well. So we'll crack this one open here. We'll take a look inside. So just remove this plastic here. So it's not like a board game, but more just a load of miniatures, and then like a unique scenario, like a storyline within the set, which is really good fun. And there'll be no doubt some unique scenarios that you can play with the armies as well. That's Eldrad, I think, as well, which is exciting. They've redone him. Another great thing that Games Workshop are doing is re-sculpting a lot of the classic miniatures, ones that have been around for ages and ages. Eldrad, for example. Some of the famous Space Wolf characters have been redone, and they're redoing them like really, really nice indeed, and in plastic. It's a brilliant move that Games Workshop have done. So I think that's him there. Just run through the contents, then we'll get a closer look. Just the windows there, I think, for the Harlequin vehicle. Some Harlequins here. I've never seen these in plastic yet, so this is the first time I've handled them. They look very nice. Did like the old classic lead miniatures, so I was expecting a lot. It would have taken a lot to beat them, but these look pretty good. There's your bases, crammed full of miniatures here. I mean, there's loads. I was looking at individual cost of some of the Harlequin sets, and the value they're getting in here is superb. So this is the Death Watch here. As I said, we'll get a closer look in a minute. Just remove all these here. Nice. This is all the base. Beautiful stuff here. I'll show you. Really nice stuff. Okay, so there's loads and loads here. These are the unique shoulder pads for the Death Watch. These jet bikes. The two-man, two-wound jet bikes for the Harlequins. I really like them. Definitely feature in an army. And I've always wondered the size of these. That is big. It's a big model, that. The Harlequin model is big. It's big. Very nice. And then Dreadnought, plastic Dreadnought. Very good job. Okay, and then more miniatures here as well. So it looks like a set of the veterans here, ones with the jump packs as well you get in here, and then I suppose you can customise them to make them into the Death Watch. Interesting, that's the regular Space Marine sprue, I believe. For that, then you can add on the bits there. That's the base of the Dreadnought. Harlequins, there is some transfers for them. They're going to be difficult to paint. I think it'll be a challenge. That's what's put me off Harlequins before. I do have a unit of them, if you remember from... you may have seen in older videos going quite a way back, I've featured them, but that's Harlequins, and I've always only ever left it at one unit and then never expanded it. But now with all the plastic releases, there's a good excuse to get into Harlequins. Beautiful showcase army, I think it would be. There's a transfers for them, bases for the jet bikes, I think. Yeah, okay. And then Death Masque. Okay. Could this be a unique character for this box set as well? I'm not sure about that. Could be. Yeah, I've got a feeling that might be a unique character for this set as well. So you're getting we'll have to have a look at that as we go along. So all the books are... Oh, I was wondering where that was. That's the third base. Right, so all the publications are inside here. So Death Masque, right, this is all your assembly instructions. Very good. Lots of options to the Dreadnought. All your weapon options are there. Nice model. There's that one. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, and that answers a question, because in my box from Gaming Figures, they gave me this, which is the assembly instructions for the jet bikes, and I think that's because they're not included. Games Workshop have forgotten to include them inside this assembly book, so they've added that on. Comes on the outside. They throw it in with the order, so Gaming Figures have made sure that's been included. That's great. Copy of the rule book, nice cover with a Death Watch on the front. I mean, that alone is worth £20. Now this raises another question. I've heard 8th edition's coming out sort of September time, which isn't too far away at all. But is it? I mean, would Games Workshop do that? Would Games Workshop release this, copy of the rules, and then in a month's time release 8th edition? It's a bit of a mystery, that. That's when I saw this set come out, it's throwing the whole thing into doubt. So if you know any rumours or the estimated time when you think 8th edition is going to come along, leave that in the comment section. Because for me at the moment it just throws the whole thing into chaos. I don't know what's going on. I mean, it seems to me that if they're going to bring this out with a rulebook, that 7th edition is going to be around for quite a while yet, but could be wrong. Just leave your comments there about that. But you get a nice soft cover. I do prefer this soft cover, especially when you're gaming. Cuts out all of the fluff at the start and you're straight into the rules, and it's a nice soft cover, small format there. Brilliant. So you get that in there. So for new beginners, you're not going to have to go out and buy the whole rulebook set. The rules, all the rules are in here for you, and then the units that you need that are included in the game are inside this publication as well. So you don't need to go out and buy codexes. Just need your tape measure dice, your template set, and you've got everything else that you need contained in that box. And that's why I love these box sets. They're brilliant, really good as gift ideas as well, because everything's contained within it. So, and sometimes, I mean, there's plenty of people do it. You know, they're not particularly interested in the scenarios and so on, but they buy these sets because they're great value if they're collecting different armies. You know, if I was collecting Harlequins, you could buy another set of this, use all the miniatures, sell the spare bits, or share them with a friend, that kind of thing. And then you can save money that way, because you're pretty much getting the miniatures at half the cost, just because of the value of the set that you get here. This is quite a lengthy one, this one. It's nice, it's nice. We'll zoom in here and flick through some pages. So Death Masque is the name of the scenario. It's quite a clash of styles, Harlequins against these Death Watch Marines. As far as colour scheme is concerned, I do like this classic one here for the Harlequins, just the mix of colours. I know it's more challenging, but the mixture of colours I think looks really nice. That's how I painted up the old previous unit that's in lead. Another question as well, leave it in the comments section. The whole scenario here is something they're trying to awaken like a sleeping god type thing, and it can have an effect on the whole galaxy. Could this be the platform or the springboard to move on the story of Warhammer 40,000 if 8th edition comes along? If you've heard rumours about that, is there secrets buried in this storyline that could give away what may happen in the future? I'm not sure, but I've got a feeling there may be something in this here as well. Yes, Eldrad Ulfran, Hi-Fi Sierra Ulfway, and then the Death Watch Captain Artemis. Yeah, Death Jester inside, which is good. I mean, he alone I think is about £16 to buy in plastic, so you get one of them. Very good. So here are your missions then. Yeah, similar to the other box sets, you get a small one here. Is it a 4x4 table, and your unique scenario there, just to use with the armies that you have in the game. Another one here, Death in the Mists, and then To the Death, mission 3. Very good. So there's 3 scenarios there. Right, then you've got all your rules. Watch Captain Artemis, very, very nice indeed. I don't think I'll collect Death Watch, but I know James and Ben are interested here, so these miniatures won't be wasted. We'll be sharing them around. Squad Krull, beautiful. If you get a close-up view of these, they are very, very nice indeed. Here, Squad Galatiel. Yeah, so you're using the jump packs squad here, the Vanguard veterans, and then you're adding in your customised Death Watch bits to them. It's fun to have, the guys look cool. They do look nice. Venerable Dreadnought as well. Right, so here's a formation that you can use, and you can bring that formation into your regular games of 40k. So this is a good thing about that. Yeah, if you only want to collect a small force of Death Watch, then you've got your army of your other detachments and formations, and you just bring in that formation. You can use it no problem. You've got your leader, a couple of squads, Dreadnought, brilliant, and then just your special rules here. All the weaponry's laid out for you. Okay, so Eldar forces them. So Eldrad here, 195 points, there he is. The miniature looks really nice. I'll have a closer look at the sculpting a bit later on. I think he's... what level is he? Yeah, he's level 4, I knew he was really high. People have been saying to me, put an Eldar Psyker into your army. For painting him up, maybe incorporate him into the new Eldar list, we'll have to see. Or into an Eldar list, just to try him out. Yeah, only one attack, but it's his psychic powers is what you're taking for. Death's Companions, 135 points. You have to take them as they come. It lists exactly what each one has. And then they get a few extra little rules. Company of the Threefold Stranger. Yep. Okay. Inrium's Spectre, 70 points. Yeah, he looks quite cool. He comes with Shrouded as a bonus, which you don't usually get for him, so there's some little extras for them. Blades of Fate. Whoa. You can reroll your Jinx saves on this one. Shame it's you sort of locks though into the number. You can only get 2 of them. I was looking for larger units, but if you do take this combination here, then you get to reroll your Jinx. Serpent's Breath, 90 points, and then there's the formation of all the units together. So I'll read through this with interest. I've sort of got an idea for a list. You'll see that on the Plus channel, what I'm going to propose I'm going to do with Harlequins. Obviously going to have to consult this book here and see if any of these units and formation, or this formation, is worth taking as well. And maybe incorporate that in. We'll have to see. Then you've got your Just your special weapons there. Runes of Fate, even the psychic powers are included there for you as well. It's from the Eldar Codex, that's for Eldrad, very good. And then your summary at the back. So fighting in the snow here, but the colour, see the colour contrast here? Nice. And the style as well. Nice mix up. So fascinating what Games Workshop have done. The choices of armies they've gone for to inject a new release, new codex, new army into the game by bringing in the set, and then using Harlequins as well, which is it's been a surprise, but I think it works well. It seems to be a good combination. Well, it's just some close-ups here. There's the Dreadnought. You can see the front there, all the lettering. You know, if your painting's not amazing, you can just put your washes in there and highlight it, and you can bring out a nice lot of detail without too much, you know, skill involved. All there as well, very nice. Unique look to that. Harlequin, just quickly show this one, it's just the standard Harlequin set there for the vehicle. Jet bikes. Here's these shoulder pads here. See if we can focus in on this. Yeah, just focusing on the shoulder pads. It's all a very iconic part of the Death Watch. They've done them very nicely indeed with the symbol and then all the lettering on there as well. Very nice indeed. Lovely. Some of the Harlequins. Here's your leader here for the Death Watch, Artemis. He's so precisely put together. Beautiful miniature. That one, very nice indeed. You can't fault Games Workshop when it comes to the sculpting their miniatures. There's a Death Jester there, so it's the standard set, but beautiful base work on him. Very nice indeed. There's Eldrad. Lovely work here on the base. So when you've got a unique character, it's nice to sculpt a nice base for it, and it lifts the miniature up. So he's the standard size sculpt wise, but then with that elevation of the base, it just lifts him up and makes him stand, you know, just that little bit higher than regular miniatures. That really helps. Games Workshop have done that. It's nice Eldar runes. There is his helmet's pretty big. A sword, beautiful. So you can find the other half of him here. Just more Harlequin screws. More there. Yeah, just regular Harlequin sprues here. And there. That's the rest of Eldrad there, his cloak, staff. Nice indeed. Yeah, no, I'll hang on to this one. It looks very nice. So that's your yeah, there it is. There's that lovely shield and that mace. Beautiful combination, that one. There's that cool shotgun. Apparently the ammunition's quite cool for that. So, I mean, Death Watch is an army. There's a second shield there. Death Watch is an army that you could take just a small amount. You know, you could have an Imperial Guard army and just have 5 of these guys, just as a cool little attachment. There's the backpacks there. You can see the unique bits they've added to that. Helmet. It's just one of those brilliant Games Workshop Space Marine sprues here with loads of options. There's those Thunder Hammers. 1, 2. There's that nice sword. Very nice. Blades added there to the back of the chests there. Loads of power sword options. Looks like a heavy flamer combi, heavy bolter combi, heavy flamer there. Yeah, these guys are pretty well customised. Nice. Very nice. And then there's the veteran, Vanguard veteran set there with all of the sprays and bits you can use there. I'm sure that combines nicely with the Death Watch stuff. So that's all the sprues. As I said, there's a heap of miniatures in there, loads of value. I reckon about £200 worth of value there if you buy it straight out from Games Workshop. And that sounds, well, maybe I'm exaggerating, but I think so. If you add that up, there's a lot of value in those sets. Definitely, possibly over £200 worth there. And as I said, you've got the rulebook as well. So great value set. definitely, especially if you can buddy up with someone, and you're both interested in those. One of you collects Harlequins, one of you goes for the Death Watch. You're paying about 45. And then remember, if you look for gamingfigures.com, you're getting a discount, free postage on top of that. Then it's a brilliant way of getting into the hobby or kickstarting an army. You're getting a good chunk of it for very, very decent price indeed. So good move from Games Workshop with these box sets. It's the set that I got Gut Ripper from. If you remember the Orc set that came out, I got him from that. Great value. And then here Games Workshop done it with this Death Masque set, and another exciting release from them. Very good move from them. Hope to see more of these sets in the future. So there it is. That's the release. My vote is that it's excellent, great value for money. And then remember in the comment section to leave your view, any rumours that you've heard about 8th. You know, why has this come out and they've released the rule book with it? If 8th edition is coming soon, I don't think it is now, but if you know, then leave that in the comments section. And then just the structure of Games Workshop, be interesting to hear. I've got a feeling that they're, you know, from things that are coming out in the future, specialist games coming back and so on, Games Workshop seem to be heading in a much better direction than they were, so which is good for us that are into the hobby. But there it is, the Death Masque set. Got mine from gamingfigures.com, as mentioned earlier on. Check them out. You can get your discount 40k stuff from them, and they do a whole load of other gaming systems as well. So there it is. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time, and keep a lookout for Harlequins as well at some point in the future.